Hi, I am Steve Auslander, a fifth grade teacher in Indianapolis, Indiana. I am an Imagination Foundation creativity consultant. I've been a chapter leader for about 3 years. I'm also a Skype master teacher, a Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert, PBS Digital Innovator, and a few other titles as well. But mostly I'm a fifth grade teacher who loves to have his kids connect with kids all over the world. It's really important right now to have the kids, I think, connect because of the climate that the world has right now. It is just important for kids to meet kids who are different from them, to see that really they're not that different. We are all the same. It's important right now to have them connect and collaborate. Sorry, with kids all over the world. And so I do that in a lot of ways. And I'm going to share some tips in ways that you might be able to have your kids connect with kids around the world. And the first thing that I'm going to share is a game called Mystery Skype. Mystery Skype is kind of my first step in establishing relationships with other classes. We did a Mystery Skype in August with the class in Kansas, and that class is going to be our Global Read Aloud partner. I'll talk about what the Global Read Aloud is. We Mystery Skyped with the class in New Hampshire, and that class was our Dot Day partner. We're going to be Mystery Skyping with classes all over the world, and that will be our chance to establish relationships with classes that we're going to do a lot of cool things with throughout the year. Hopefully we'll be able to Mystery Skype with some imagination chapters as well, so we can do some neat things with those chapters throughout the year. So Mystery Skype is a 20-question style guessing game where kids have to find the other class's location before they find you. Every kid in my class has a job, and we rotate jobs throughout the year, but the kids are working together using their teamwork, problem-solving, geography skills to find the other class's location first. So for example, we have these really neat maps. Let's say my class won the chance to go first. We always do rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. Let's say my class goes first. The think tank would gather and come up with a good first question. And usually if they're in the USA, a good first question might be, is your state located east of the Mississippi River or west? But it's yes or no, so you have to ask one. We ask that question first because the Mississippi River really kind of divides the eastern portion of the USA from the western. If they say yes, they are east of the Mississippi River, we can eliminate all the states that are west of the Mississippi. Then the next question might be, does your state border the Atlantic Ocean? If they say no, you can eliminate about 13 or so states. And before you know it, you're zooming in, and once it's down to 3 states, you can start guessing. Guessing to see if you can find their state. While it's great teamwork and it's a fun game and it's great geography and problem solving, the best part is after we find that state and they find us, we gather and we share about our state. We share about our school. We share about our city. And before you know it, you've established a relationship with that class, and you might want to do some fun events with that class later in the future. So it's a great way to kind of build a relationship for future learning, future sharing. Certainly, the cardboard challenge is an amazing time to share. So you could have your kids bring their game to the computer and share what they built, why they built it, how they built it, and you could hear from another class and they could share some of the things that they built. This would also be great for the Inventors Challenge, for the Earth Day Challenge, and for any types of imagination chapter meetings. You could share some of the things you've been working on, and how great would that be, right? So Mystery Skype is a great first step. But there are a lot of other ways you can collaborate. So I mentioned the Global Read Aloud. That's in October. It starts next week, actually. Classes around the world are reading the same books at the same time. Just go online and research the Global Read Aloud. And you could partner up with another class, and you guys could Skype to share your thoughts on certain chapters. You could create a Padlet page. I'll show you what Padlet is if you don't know. Most of you may know Padlet already. This is what we did for Dot Day. I did it with a class in New Hampshire, as I mentioned, and kids would post their dots, how they plan to make their impact on the world. This is Josie. Josie is from New Hampshire. She explained that she wants to help animals, and Evan is in my class, and he commented on her dot. So the neat thing is, I could see this happening with the cardboard challenge. If for whatever reason the time zones didn't quite work, you could post a picture of some of the kids' creations, post it on a Padlet page, and kids all around the world could comment on the cardboard creations. Flipgrid is another really neat tool that's similar, but you could post videos. And you could post videos. You could post videos on Padlet too. But just a neat way to have the kids share and collaborate some of their ideas if you didn't have the time to do a Skype. But Skyping is really fun. So another event is on November 28th and 29th. That's called Skypeathon. And Skypeathon is a chance to rack up as many virtual miles as possible, trying to hit 3 million. Last year we hit 9 million. But you want to Skype, post your miles on Twitter, and try to rack up as many miles and be part of something global and big. That's on November 28th and the 29th. I'd love to see some chapters connecting and sharing some of the things that they're building and working on. Another great thing is you could, over Skype screen sharing, you can share a screen and you could pull up a Kahoot game and you could play with multiple chapters or multiple classes around the world. You could be doing math facts, or you could do pop culture. I did that with Steve Sherman from South Africa and a class in Wales and Vietnam and Malaysia. We had a big pop culture Skype game via Kahoot Skype game, and it was fun to see how much we had in common, even though kids were living in different continents. You could also, we're going to do a really neat Skype event on the Skype in the Classroom website. You could do Skype collaborations and collaborate on events. All you have to do is just click on a link and read about it and register for different collaborations. I created a collaboration for the cardboard challenge and I posted it online, and classes all over the world registered and I matched classes up. So check out the Skype in the Classroom Skype collaborations page for events that are going to be coming. Steve Sherman and I are going to be doing the Dreidel Olympics coming soon over Skype screen sharing, where we'll play Dreidel in December with up to 10 classes virtually. With Skype, you can collaborate, share ideas, play games, and it's just going to build relationships between classes, and that's where the best learning happens, when the kids are talking, sharing ideas, connecting, and it's going to make a better world as well. Please let me know if you have any questions. I love this stuff. Hopefully that shines through. My Twitter handle up there, Auslander, and I look forward to hearing from you and collaborating with your class and your chapter this year. Thank you so much.